Good morning, boys and girls. How are you guys doing? Good. Now, I was getting set up, getting my... What did I bring with me? Does anybody know? I was supposed to bring a cow to your school? Okay, well, I did bring a cow, you guys. I want to thank you for being great listeners already. Can you give yourself a pat on the back? All right. So my name is Brandon. I work for the Dairy Council of California. I did bring a cow, but boys and girls, today, not only do we want to encourage you guys to drink milk, we want to encourage you guys to eat healthy. Boys and girls, can you say 5 food groups? 5 food. Okay, so when you go to lunch today, it's really important when you choose milk, all of your other 5 food groups will keep you guys nice and healthy. Okay, you guys look like you're eating healthy. How about exercise? You guys exercising? Okay, good. And when you exercise and when you eat healthy, you guys will stay nice and healthy. Now, boys and girls, I have 3 words over here on my trailer, and I want you to repeat them. Can you all say mobile? Can you all say dairy? And let's say classroom. Okay, so let's start with mobile. Boys and girls, that word, all it means is farm to school. Dairy Council is the first farm to school. We take cows to schools and teach you guys about agriculture and nutrition. And let's say dairy. Let's try that again. Can you guys say dairy? Okay, well, I'm going to start with breakfast. Did anybody have milk on your breakfast cereal? Wow, great choice for breakfast. So you get milk and then you get cereal. That's 2 food groups. Did anybody who had yogurt for breakfast? Okay. Does anybody like to put strawberries on yogurt? Or blueberries? Or bananas? Right? All right, now boys and girls, what about cheese? Who likes string cheese? And who likes, let's try sour cream. Anybody like that? Okay, now my favorite for Thanksgiving, I had whipped cream. Do you guys like that one? And let's see, let's go for a special treat. Who loves to eat ice cream? Okay, so boys and girls, all those foods you had, one for breakfast, you had milk, you have cheese, you have yogurt, cream cheese, sour cream, and ice cream, you guys. All those foods come from what? Cows or milk? Both. All right, and then let's say calcium. And if you know the answer to this, shout it out. Calcium gives us strong what? Muscles, and what else? Teeth. Good. So let's say calcium. And then I want you guys to say my last word, classroom. Okay, are we in a classroom this morning? Oh, but we're in my outside classroom. Boys and girls, just like your teachers have expectations for you, I have 2. How many? Okay, listen closely. Number 1, in my assembly, I need you to stay seated on your bottoms and put your hands right in your lap. Okay, can you guys do that for me? Okay, second one, listen closely. I want you guys to be excellent listeners. We're going to learn a lot of new words, but you guys aren't going to talk to your neighbor, are you? No. And then certain times, you guys, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. When you hear a question, you can tell me the answer. So let's practice that. The animal in my trailer is a cow. Good, so you don't have to raise your hand. So stay seated, quiet voices, and also you guys, when I ask questions, you can answer it, okay? Now, this cow is real, you guys. She's not fake. So she does real things. And do you know what that means? What might she do? What is she going to sound like? Okay? Now, there's a good opportunity. She might go to the bathroom. Uh-oh. You guys in the front row, are you excited? Back row is the best seat back there. Good job. Good choice back there. Okay, now, you guys, I need you guys to do me a big favor. Okay, got it? Okay, check this out. If she goes to the bathroom, we're not going to make fun of her, you guys, are you? Are you going to laugh at her? No, but what she likes instead, if she goes to the bathroom, she loves when you guys give her a giant round of applause. You guys want to practice that? Okay, so if she's going to the bathroom, what are you supposed to do? Come on, guys, louder. Go, 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 go. And stop. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. Listen, go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go.
stop. Good listening. Okay, I'm going to roll the door open after a couple questions. Who thinks she's brown? Who thinks my cow's brown? Can you say Jersey? Okay, we also have brown and white cows at our farm. Who thinks brown and white? And we also have black and white. Who thinks it's the black and white? Did you raise your hand for every choice? What do you think? I have 5 cows in here? No. Watch this, you guys. She is black and white. Good choice. Can you say Holstein? Holstein. Okay, now my Holstein's 4 years old, you guys. You think it's little or big? Big. Big. She weighs over 1,000 pounds. All right, I think you guys are ready to meet her. So let's do a quick review. How old is she? Okay, what color is she? And can you guys say Buttercup? Okay, you ready to meet her? Okay, let's give her a little knock and we'll see what's behind this big door. Here we go. Let's give her a little clap and say good morning. All right. She's a big cow, isn't she, you guys? Yeah, but she acts like a big, giant puppy dog. All right, boys and girls, we're going to talk all about this cow, but first I'm going to tell you about my trailer. I call it Buttercup's Giant Limo. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's learn some new words, starting with the trailer. Can you guys say stall? Okay, so she stands in the stall. When she gets milk, she walks up, she eats her breakfast. What is she eating? Okay, good. And then can you say shavings? Okay, so I put those down. And if it gets hot, I go to schools every day. So if it gets hot, my fans circulate the air. I also have a big water tank up here. And you guys said she's eating hay. Now, you guys know she has to wear a seatbelt? Is it around her belly? No, bring your eyes up here. Can you say stanchion? Okay, so that's a big name, you guys. All it means is her cow seatbelt. Okay, so if I have to go around a corner very fast, she could fall over. So the bars are there, so if I turn, it will hold her up standing and it makes her safe. So let's say stanchion again. Okay, well let's start with this big body. I'm going to start with her long thing in the back. What do you guys think this is? A tail. I don't call it her tail. I call it the built-in fly swatter. So you guys call it that? Okay, big bone sticking up. Can you say hip? Can you put your fingers up? We're going to find our hip. And can you put it right on your waist? And let's say hip. Okay, does your bone stick out like that? No. Dairy cows that will produce our milk, it's very common to see this big bone. Okay, and then right here she has a big set of ribs. Can you guys point to your ribs? And let's say ribs. Okay, watch closely, you guys. We're going to go fast. Can you say shoulder? Point to your shoulder. And then can you say neck? We're going to go fast. Head. Ears. Eyes. Nose, mouth, tongue, teeth. Hooves. What? You guys have hooves? No, but check this out. Look at your fingernails. Okay, tap on them. Okay, the reason I'm having you tap on your fingernails is because when I come up here and tap on her toes, they're just like tapping on my fingers. So they're made out of the same material. So, do you guys trim your fingernails? Yeah. And so also we need to trim her feet, and she gets a hoof trim every 2 years. How often? Every 2 years. And we do call those hooves 2 toes on each leg. Now I want you guys to look on the top of her head. Can you see her head? Okay, when she turns her head out, you're going to see a bump right on the top of the head. We call that the pole. What do we call it? Okay, now from the pole, you guys, she is missing something. Do you know what she's missing? Anybody know? She has hair. Can you guys say horns? Okay, so she, female or male? Female. And the females are called cows. Let's say cows. And then the males are called what? Bulls. Yeah, and they also can grow horns. So this cow should have horns, but here's what we do. For safety, we take a little paste when they're 1 month. It feels like toothpaste. We put it on the bump called the pole, and then it stops it from growing too long. The reason we do that is because when my cows come in to be milked, sometimes they turn, go another direction, and there's cows standing next to them. So if they had horns that were 1 foot long and they turn, could that hurt the other cow? Yes. So for safety, we keep those horns from growing. And then let's look at this little orange tag. Do you see it? Can you say ear tag? Now, this is an important tag, you guys, and here's why. Each cow at my farm has a different number. Okay?
Look at that,
Just like
Mom.
when you guys wear a name tag, she also, I know my front row is wearing name tags. So this is her name tag. Now, if I want to find out more about her, if I want to find out her age, her name, her weight, and do you guys know she gets a report card? Yeah, each month. Watch this. These cows get a report on the amount of milk they produce and the cream in the milk. So this tag, if I did not have this, it would be hard for me to track all that information. My computer is a way that I can put that number into our computer, and it tells me a bunch of things. Okay, so quick review, you guys. What are the feet called? What is the bump called? Let's say pole. And then what is the orange thing? Let's say ear tag. Okay, you guys got to stay with me. This food is called what? You are correct. Some people say grass. So let's turn and look at our grassy field over there. Just turn and look. Okay, so at my farm I have a big field just like that. And what I do is I would let that grass grow, you guys, to be this tall. So I would come with my tractor and I would cut it. Stay on your bottoms, guys. Stay on your bottoms. I take my tractor, I cut the hay, and then it dries out. So, you guys, boys and girls, hay is dry grass, okay? Can you say alfalfa? All right, so alfalfa is just the food the cow eats. It's just like a grass. Now, I want you to remember, cows need 50 pounds of food in one day. Okay, how many? 50 pounds. Can you say 30 pounds of alfalfa? Okay, so 30 pounds of this, and then 20 pounds of grain. Corn, barley, oats, and molasses. Now, you guys, can you imagine a big bathtub? 15 gallons of water this cow needs in one day. So 50 pounds food, 15 gallons of water. Now she needs lots of energy, you guys, for her to produce milk. Now, you guys, how is she going to pick the food up and chew it? How does she pick it up? Does she use her hooves? No. And she doesn't take her mouth. She uses her tongue. Now, cows' tongues, watch this, 1 foot long. Is that a big tongue? Okay, now I want you guys to watch closely. She gets a little goofy with her tongue. She can stick her tongue out and pick the inside of her nose. You guys don't think that's cool? No? You want to see it? But you're not going to say ew, are you? Okay, so if she turns her head out, you'll see it. And that's the reason why they get these little leaves stuck in there, so she can't use her feet to clean it out. So she uses her tongue. Okay, now can you say 32? Okay, so 32, you guys, is the total teeth they have. Okay, can you guys say molars? Okay, so you guys have molars, and then they're in the back. Now, cows, you guys, don't chew like we do. They don't chomp up and down like this. They chew side to side. How do they chew? Yeah, side to side. And now, this is kind of also interesting. If she opens her mouth like this, watch, you will see no top front teeth. They do not have top teeth. They don't grow, so they grow just the back molars and front bottom teeth. Okay, so you guys, let's follow this food. It's gonna go in her mouth. She's gonna chew it side to side. This is a tough question. Do you guys know? This is a really tough question. Does anybody know what a plant eater is called? You can. Who said herbivore? 9 vegetarian. Yeah, I guess so, right? Can you guys all say herbivore? Thank you. Now this food, watch this. It's going to travel from her mouth. Does she chew it up and down or side to side? Side to side. Then it's going to travel down, you guys. And what do you think this big thing is here? Now, is that a big belly? Yes. And I want you to remember that she has all that water to break this food down. So if you can imagine a big washing machine, the food is going to swirl around. It's going to go back and forth. Now, this is super important part of my assembly. Can you say one stomach? Okay, so she has one stomach, and in that big stomach, let's say 4 compartments. So your parents, you guys, today will ask you maybe, they'll say, did you learn today cows have 4 stomachs? And you can say, no, it's actually 1. People get confused, okay? It's actually 1, and we call those animals with 4 compartments. Let's say ruminant. Okay, I want you guys to watch this closely. We call this food what? Can you guys say alfalfa? Okay, watch closely. We need to watch this. The food's going to go from the first compartment. It's going to travel down to the second. Now, she chews it twice.
You guys, she has to take her breakfast and she has to cough it up. And we call that regurgitate. Let's say that word. Regurgitate. All right. Now, that's a big word, you guys. They just chew the food twice. Now, once that food is brought up, they chew their cud. Let's say cud. Okay. So, bringing it up at lunchtime, regurgitate, chews the cud, and then sends it all the way back down. So, boys and girls, how many compartments? And stomachs? Come on, you guys, louder. Okay. And compartments? Okay. So what? Thank you. Let's count them together. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now the reason I talk a lot about her food, I spend time discussing her food and what she eats, is because she needs to take the energy from the food and convert the energy into milk. Now, watch this, you guys. Once it gets here, this compartment is just like yours and my stomach. So it takes her food, she sends it from here down to her udder, and what do we get from a cow's udder? Can you guys say milk? Okay, now here's a fun part. You guys want to learn? You guys want to learn how to milk a cow? Yeah. Well, let me find out. Raise your hand if you already know how a cow is milked? What? So you guys live on farms or what? You've seen it on TV? Okay. Well, let's start. Let me see. I'm gonna watch you guys on the count of 3. I want you to milk a cow from your seats. I'm gonna see if anybody from this group knows. 1, 2, 3. How do you do it? I'm gonna watch. No. Looks like you guys are driving a car. So, my friends in front, are you going like this? Anybody else? You guys are dancing. So, you're showing me this. So, if I go over here like this is how you do it? No, that's silly. That's how they do it on the cartoons. Okay, take your hands, you guys. I need everybody to put your hands up. Everybody, let's go. Come on, friends, over here. Hands up. Okay, here's the technique. This is the way you hand milk a cow. Take one hand, go like this, and then give me a thumbs down. Now, we're going to pretend that this is Buttercup. Yeah, it's kind of... All right, so this is going to be the cow. This is going to be your hand, and here's how you do it. Take your hand, wrap it around your thumb. Now, don't squish or pull. Don't yank on your thumb. That would not feel good for the cow. You're going to take your fingers, and you're going to open them like this. And I want you guys to watch closely. You do one finger at a time, and it's very soft. So watch closely. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you guys to practice it. Open your fingers and softly roll down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. And then you have to go really fast in order to get that milk out. Now what is it going to sound like? Anybody know? Nice job. Take your hand and give yourself a badge. You guys are all expert milkers. Nice job. Now we milk our cows twice a day, you guys. 1 at 4 in the morning and then 4 in the afternoon. Okay. Now we have to get up very early as farmers. We have lots of work to do. Now, do you guys want to see some milk? Front row. I don't think you're in a very good seat. You guys ready? All right. Watch closely, you guys. 1, 2, and 3. Are you scared of milk? Why did I hear so many ew? Do you guys want to see it one more time? Okay, stay right where you're at, you guys. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's give her a big clap for making all for milk. Okay, so boys and girls, here's what we're going to do. We're going to see how it gets from the cow into your cafeteria, okay? So, I want you guys to milk a cow by hand. Go. Nope, like this. Roll your fingers down. Okay, I'm going to show you the machine. You ready? Can you say the milking claw? Okay, now you guys, watch this. This is the machine I use. I don't milk my cows by hand. I use this machine. Now, how many cups do we see? 4, and there's 4 different, we call them quarters. Now, this is how it works. The cows come in one by one, and they stand in a stall, and we wash the cow, we clean the cow's udder, we put a hose onto here. Now, what happens when I put the hose here is air starts going through here, and then it goes through these tubes. You see the clear tube? And you see the black tube? Okay, so the air comes in like this, and once it gets in the cup, I turn it like that, and I turn it upside down. So I have to go like this, you guys, and connect all 4 different quarters. Now, it uses air pressure, so what happens is when that machine is on, inside this cup is very soft. You guys, if you put your finger in here at the farm, what it would feel like is hand pressure, okay? Did that hurt your thumb when you were rolling your fingers? No, it's the same thing because this is nice and soft. So when that machine is on, you guys, it opens like this and closes very soft and very fast. So let's say the milking claw. All right, so here's how it's going to get to your school. It's going to go from her udder, it goes through these cups, and it goes into a big tank, and then it's picked up. Now, you guys listen closely to this question. Does her milk come from the cow? Who thinks it comes out nice and cold, like straight from the fridge, right? Okay, who thinks warm? So if it's cold, does she have a refrigerator here? Okay, so then let me ask you guys, if you said warm, her body temperature is warm, what kind of animal do we call that? I think my friends in the back said mammal. Nice job. Let's say mammal. Okay, so we take the milk, we cool it down right away, and then a truck comes in and picks up the milk. Now you guys need to stay with me. Can you see this milk carton here? Okay, can you say pasteurize? Okay, boys and girls, that's a big word. All it means is they heat the milk. They pasteurize it before they put it into a carton. Now I want you guys to take your hand like this. I need all hands up. Let's see them. Okay, pasteurize is a big word. So here's how you can remember the pasteurize. Put your hand in front of your face, and the trick is to run your hand past your eyes. So we heat it up, we pasteurize it. Got it? No, maybe not. Maybe this teacher's. All right, so then once the milk, if it goes into a cup, you guys, the milk is going to separate. The cream's going to float to the top. There's going to be watery part on the bottom. And we don't want that because we want the milk to be one fluid versus cream and water. So homogenize, you guys, mixes it up. So can you guys say pasteurize? Pasteurize heats it. Homogenize, let's say mix. Okay, and then watch how fast the milk goes. It goes from our farm. It is going to be in your cafeteria, that milk, in 2 days. How many days? So it goes very fast, right? Only 2 days. Now, you guys, we're going to cover a couple more points. Then, you guys, she is female or male? And we call the females cows, and the males we call bulls. Now, this cow, you guys, is a full-grown cow at 1. Okay? So, when she was 1, she was this big. Okay? Now, the babies we call what? What do we call them? Calves, not cubs. We call them calves. All right. Now, they stand this tall. You guys, watch this. When the mom has a baby, 100 pounds when they're born. Okay, how many pounds? 100. So they stand this tall next to its mommy, and then it's going to grow up to be full grown at 1. Now, cows, you guys, have a baby at 2. When? 2. And then what will they start to produce for their baby? Milk. So their mommies, they're full grown at 1, they're a mommy at 2. So I want you guys to say mammal. Come on, guys, a little louder. Mammal. Good. Let's say mothers. Make. Milk. So warm-blooded mammal. She's a mother, and she makes milk. Can you remember those 4 things? Yeah. Okay. Let's give her a big clap, you guys, for doing a great job. You guys did a fabulous job as well. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we finish at 9:15. Okay, so boys and girls, we're going to end in a couple minutes, but I want to encourage you guys today, when you get lunch, eat from 5 food groups. So let's go over here. Let's start with our vegetables. Who likes to eat vegetables? I should see all hands up. Who likes to eat all of our fruits, our apples, our strawberries, our bananas? Good. Let's go with our bread and cereals. Do you guys like those? And what about our meat, beans, and nuts? Let's see, all hands up. Let's go. And then what about our milk and our dairy foods? Good. You're not just raising your hand, though, are you? Okay. So 5 food groups, you guys. Dairy Council encourages you guys 5 food groups, and also exercise 1 hour every day. Okay. Now, teachers, the last thing is, this is one of our programs. We also provide schools with lesson plans. If you want to bring in a farm-to-school unit, any nutrition lesson plans, our website is healthyeating.org. Now, you guys were a great group today, so I need you to listen closely. Listen closely. Okay. When we head back to class, do you want to see a baby calf? Yeah! Okay, now he's only 2 months, but he's 200 pounds. Okay, so he's kind of a big baby. He weighs about 200 pounds. Now, here's what we're going to do, you guys. Watch this. He's right in the back of my trailer. He's laying down. He's taking his morning nap. He likes to come out for you guys. Do you guys want to pet him? Okay. So, here's my instructions for petting. If you want to pet the baby, don't pet Buttercup because she's not used to you guys running up at her, so we don't want to pet her. If you want to pet the baby over here, you're going to pet the baby from the shoulder to the hip. Where? Shoulder to the hip. Not on his tail, not on his belly, just the shoulder to the hip. He's real friendly, you guys. He gets about 500 pets a day. You guys want to come up here? This side? It's a boy. Nice job, guys. Right up on this side.
Why did you call it Oreo?
That's what we call it.
Double check it.
Make sure you get hand sanitizer for me, please, and then line up behind me. Stay to the front of the computer. Taking it from our part. Where should those items be?
He's a big dog.
Great,
Mom,
thank
you're
you.
so soft. Is that a boy or a girl?
No, that's not a dog. It's a baby calf. It's a boy.
All right.
Once you guys go, it has to be
Here's some sanitizer.
Kinda, you're right. Kinda.
I want it's kind of like that, Mom.
You're welcome. Thank you for saying thank you.